Hi, world. My name is Bruce Schmutter, and I'm going to share a little bit about who I am. I was a responder to 9/11, Volunteer 111, had cancer from it, burnt away the parts that were not really needed, that were in the way of destiny. I went there without fear. I knew that there was purpose.
My name is Ron Sarnicki. When I left the Prince George's Fire, I went to the National Fallen Firefighters Foundation as their executive director. The foundation went to New York for 17 weeks to provide direct support and assistance to the FDNY. And during that time, I met this unique business owner from Brooklyn who said that he just wanted to help. And he had been going down to ground zero, taking food that he was buying from restaurants outside of the impact zone and just feeding first responders.
My name is Sal Casano. I am the former fire commissioner for New York City. I was also the chief of department and the chief of operations after September 11, 2001. Bruce used to come to headquarters and he would bring his sort of like a trailer, and he would have his product in the trailer. Bruce, from the first time I met him, and that's over 20 years, he always had the safety of people wherever he was, whatever city he was in, mostly New York, and first responders in his heart. And to me, that's what just really attracted me to Bruce, was his compassion for safety of civilians and first responders.
My name's Ron Canterman. I'm a member of the FDNY, and overall, I'm a member of the fire service. This coming October will be 52 years. Different facets of the fire service: volunteer, career, industrial, municipal, and all things Northeast and all points of the compass. So I'm doing this quite a long time. So I met Bruce probably 30 years ago. I was working in New Jersey. I was a chief in an industrial facility. I get a phone call from this guy. My name is Bruce Schmutter. I said, all right, what do you got, man? And he kind of showed me all kinds of neat stuff, including, I'll never forget, he had a piece of material that he put a torch on, and it wasn't even charring. It wasn't even getting black. And then he put his hand behind it, and the heat wasn't even going through it. And I said, are you making firefighter coats and pants out of this stuff? He says, I hope to, maybe someday.
I spent the next many years working and reinventing myself, reading hundreds of pages of PDF, speaking to some of the best minds around the world to understand mayhem. On June 17th of 2025, Battalion Chief Leonard Rowe gave me a print of a helmet by Leroy Neiman. And while the print was meaningful, it was not alive. And I knew that it was my purpose to bring this alive, to sanctify those that were lost and those that willingly gave their lives. Together with my partner, Alan Sadaka, we created a full-size helmet.
I'm Alan Sadaka, and I'm in the terrazzo business. He is an unbelievable person. He is superstar to me. Very simple man, loving. He is creative, and he's a very hardworking man. And he loves people. He loves what he creates. Most of all, he likes to save people.
It's about him wanting to stay on the proper trajectory with everything he's doing. He wants to stay on the right path. He wants to do the right things for the right reasons. Because, like I said before, it's from his heart. You know, it really is in his heart.
In Jewish, every number has a meaning. And 18 is a very special number. And it is Chai. And Chai means life. So we made the helmet 1 life tall by 2 lives wide, because every responder was born to save another. So we had a helmet, and now we had a sheriff's badge, and we realized that we had accidentally, inadvertently, recreated the Captain America shield. And the United Responder Shield was born. And what we say is that those heroes that willingly sacrifice themselves have forever forged a shield of protection for all of us. You could feel the energy emanating from the shield into the air, into the ground, and into those that spoke to it. This shield has been seen by thousands in New York City, New York State, and the surrounding areas, and now it's going to be traveling the country. Thousands and thousands of people have touched it, have put their energy into it, and their energy came back from the shield to say thank you. They've invited us to champion and be in front of the NFPA 2026 International Conference. There are 6,000 people representing 88 countries in Vegas. We reached out to Chuck Montgomery, the executive director of the Hall of Fame in Phoenix. When I told them I was coming west, they opened their doors to me and invited us to take over the museum for the day. We have the police museum, obviously they are the fire museum, children's museum, Arizona Rangers, motorcycles, a barbershop quartet, all coming together to find a new way to never forget. Don't squander a hero. Make his life meaningful. Make his sacrifice purposeful.
The history of our industry, the history of our sacrifices makes us stronger as an individual and as a nation. Knowing Bruce, I am pretty sure that he's going to continue on a path of engagement within life safety, community involvement, and in general, the principles of the Shield and the tour of unity, bringing people together for a common cause.
And again, like there are heroes amongst us and folks that do amazing, incredible things that aren't getting paid millions of dollars, that are doing it because they love humanity, they love people, and they want to serve and protect. Everybody knew that at that point the FDNY, NYPD needed to be lifted back up, and Bruce was one of the people that answered that call.
I think over time, people will come to realize that we will probably owe him a debt of gratitude for what he's trying to do, and we need more people like him around to help support us. Listen, there's a lot of towns and cities and organizations, fire and whatever, that don't get the support of their own government, and guys like Bruce will be in there swinging away at a council meeting, and those people are out there, and he happens to be one of them, and we're fortunate to have him in New York City with us.
It's an honor to be his friend. It's an honor to be, somebody that he can call and run things by. So I know he puts a little bit of faith in my opinion, and I appreciate that, because it's usually something that's like, wow, Bruce, this is going to be great. And everything he does is just about helping people. And it's a rarity in this world that somebody is so giving of their time and their finances to help other people without the recognition. He gets recognition from us because we know, but he doesn't really care about that. He just wants to make sure he's doing the right thing.
When you look at a uniform, there's a person that's wearing it. There's a person that goes to bed early and wakes up early, make sure they're prepared, they don their uniform, and then they are there for us. We must in turn be there for them. And from there, we coined the phrase, I stand for heroes, so that they can stand for us all. The way we will remember both the birth of our nation, when we were told a nation of independence was impossible, when perpetrators from the other side of the world thought by toppling our landmarks they would undermine our society. We're here, and we will instill those values, instill those memories instill that power into our children and understand that what they do matters. Who they become matters. What they think matters. I intend to be the voice uniting all responders. The energy that emanates from other people when they see me fuels my fire. If I did not have this energy, where would other folks be? It allows people around me to become their best self. And together we're going to advance things with a singular voice. The United Responder Shield is something that is an emblem and will resonate with souls.